and welcome along back to another video on my channel. I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new Algerian national team ratings on FIFA 23. Now I know there's been a few leaks in terms of some of the higher rated players. I think Riyad Mahrez's rating has obviously already been released and stuff like that. We're going to be looking at the more interesting ones and seeing if we think Electronic Arts, otherwise known as EA Sports, have got these ratings right or not. And you can let me know in the comments down below who's got a good card and who's been absolutely shafted. So Riyad Mahrez, as expected, given an 86 rated card, I think that's fair. I think we all expected him to have the highest card in the game. 80 pace, 83 shooting, but I think it's that 90 dribbling and the 5-star skill moves that I think is he's most deserving on. As long as he's got those 5-star skills and his dribbling is the highest, then it's okay. Considering he starts the season, I actually think that 86 looks quite kind now. But it's a decent card, and let's see if we can look at it here. It's a decent card. I just think the way he started the season, it hasn't been great for Riyad, but obviously he was Man City's top scorer last season, so he kind of does deserve a decent card. So 86 for Riyad Mahrez, he's the highest Algerian card in the game. And then the next highest player is Ismail Bennacer, 82 rated. And I have to say, is Bennacer finally getting the respect that he deserves on EA Sports games? Because we know how good Bennacer's been for a number of years. It's mad how long he was a silver card was. He was the AFCON player of the tournament a few years ago. I actually still think 82 is too low. I mean, maybe I'm biased, but look, 86 dribbling, 80 passing. Come on, the passing is so good, it should be at least 85. I'd even have the physical a little bit higher as well. Even I'd say 68 shooting is a bit harsh, but the 82 overall rating, I think we're just going to have to accept that, because it could have been a lot worse essentially for Bennacer. But these are sort of our two main rated players. Then you've got Andy Delort up top, 80 rated, of course, his return to the Algerian national team. I actually think that's not bad for Andy. I think that's not bad. I'd like the shooting to be a bit higher. I certainly think that physical could be a little bit higher. But I think for EA, because Algeria didn't make the World Cup, they have made a little bit of less effort in our sort of our cards. And then it just sort of goes down here really. Rachid Ghezzal, rated 79. Issa Mandi, rated 78. Rami Bensebaini, rated 78. Said Benrahma, 78. This sort of, I know some of them are rare, but a lot of them are just base gold cards. We're already moving away from the top tier ones. They've made Hichem Boudaoui a 76 rated right midfielder. This is our centre mid for the future. Have EA even been watching any football? Youssouf Belaili, on the other hand, at 76 rated, as an actual gold card, that's quite decent. Of course, not the most amazing stats, and they've given him 26 defending, because the lad, I tell you what, EA, I'll give you that, 26 defending for Belaili. Genuinely, he never tracks back. I could probably see why they've done that. That's made me laugh. Dribbling, 79, come on. It's an insult to the lad. I mean, the way we're going with EA, we should probably be happy that he's got a gold card, but I still think that's a bit harsh. So Belaili gold card. Youssef Artal down to 75 rated. Is that because of his injuries and stuff like that? Although Belaili does have the 4-star skills, I must add. Islam Slimani as well. Still somehow a gold rated player. How is he gold? 44 pace. That is brutal. Oh, Islam, that is horrendous. That high physical, of course, at 80 rated physical. But come on. 44 pace. Even the most diehard Algerian fan is not going to want to use a card that has 44 pace. That's almost like a challenge in itself. But yeah, those are pretty much all of the Algerian gold cards. So you could pretty much, apart from a goalkeeper, name a pretty decent side with those gold cards. But we're going to move on to the silver ones. Right, next up with the silver cards, we've actually got so many silver rare cards. I don't know if that's good or bad. They're not gold, but they're so close to being gold, but they're saying they're not good enough to be gold. Now, Ilan Cabal, how is he and I'm a very honest person with these ratings. How has he got a 74 card? I think he's had one cap, maybe even none, off the bench. He's mustered a 74 right wing silver card in Ligue 2. He's done well for himself. Does he know someone at EA? It must be because of the skills. I mean, I'm not sure many people will use that card with 66 shooting, but that's all right. He's done well for himself. I tell you what, you guys are going to find crazy. We'll come back to these. Ilan Cabal is higher rated in FIFA 23 than Adam Munoz. How on earth is Cabal higher than Adam Munoz? Adam Munoz is the future of this team on that right, and he's lower rated, and he plays for Lille. That's not right. For me, there's big question marks over why Cabal is over Adam Munoz. I mean, I shouldn't really complain, but that's horrible for me. Haris Boudkabla, 74 rated. Akim Zadudka, of course, now an Algerian international. He's got a 74 rated right back card. But a lot of people probably use Yusuf Artal, even though he's only one rating higher now, interestingly. He has got that massive pace, I think 90 pace. Zugba, the goalkeeper, is now, I believe, the highest rated Algerian goalkeeper in the game. I don't think he's going to be on this game because, of course, he's in the Saudi Second League. Zugba, 73 rated. If you want an Algerian team, it's probably going to have to be him in goal. He is the best of a bad bunch. You've got Nabil Bentaleb, now a silver card at 73 rated. Captive of Angers, 54 pace is harsh. That's a bit harsh for me, for Bentaleb. I don't think he deserved the rating that's that low, in my opinion. A lot of these silvers have been very harshly treated. Ramiz Zarouki, of course, a player we haven't really used much, I'm sure, in Ultimate Team. I mean, hopefully he gets an inform or something. 73 rated for Zarouki. This is a player that surely in like a career mode or something will go quite high. Is that a fair representation of where Zarouki is at the moment? I'm not particularly sure. Then you've got like Soudani. How is Soudani the same as Adam Munoz? That's just ridiculous. Adam Zorgan's there. Bakija's a 72 rated goalkeeper now. Fares, Farik Shaifi, of course, in there. Jamel Ben Lamri, of course, still in the game. He's a silver. All of these cards rare. It's mental how many rare cards we have. Oh, it's just 53 pace for Ben Lamry. It's not great. Again, 51 passing. Of course, that's a very high 83 physical for a card that's a silver 71. So Ben Lamry, in terms of his physicals, still might be quite useful to some people. And 70 defending, it's probably a fair assessment. And we go on to the next page of Algerian players in this brand new FIFA game, and we have got Amir Sayoud at 71, we've got Benzia at 71, we've got Bendudka at 70, Anthony Mandrea. Now, of course, this is a card that we haven't been able to use before because of the nationality switch, so it's good to have Anthony Mandrea involved with the Algerian national team on this game. But what I will say is, considering Zugba and Alexander Akija are higher rated, are many people going to want to use this Mandrea card? I mean, 70 rated, of course, could get better in the future, again, in like a career mode style thing. But for me, is that card going to be better than Zugba or Akija's? I'm not too sure. But good to see the Mandrea Algeria card in the game. Of course, you've got Abdelkader Bedrain, a card not many people would have used because he was playing in the Tunisian league for a number of years. So I don't think he's rare, but of course now if you want to use Bedrain you can. He's 69 rated, he is an Ultimate Team. The website's very busy because a lot of people are checking stats and stuff at the moment. But 70 physical, again the shooting's so low, I wouldn't put him on the penalties if you wanted to use Bedrain in the game. And then it sort of just gets worse and worse. You've got Lechal, you've got Gasha, you've got Tuba 68. Oh come on, how is he, what is going on here? That's not right, man. How is Tuba 68 rated? 80 pace, man, and 78 physical. You know he's good. You've acknowledged he's good. This is actually a solid silver card. With that 80 pace and that 78 physical, and it'll be cheap, the 68 rating for me is an absolute insult. It's a travesty. How is Tuba 68 rated? That is embarrassing. And then a final few cards, of course. It's the usual suspects. You've got Mazzani, Al-Malali. You've got Chetty now as a left back. You've got Bujema, of course, a player we're looking at. And you have got Mohamed Amora with his 88 pace. And again, another silver card that might actually be quite good. So yeah, those are Algeria's ratings. Let me know your thoughts on their ratings in the comments down below. Subscribe for more. Of course, you've got Teddy Bulhandy's card there as well. And I'll see you next time.